All right, we will continue the same part here. So in the unsaturated hydrocarbons, we will discuss the last one, that is alkyne. So which hydrocarbons you can call as a alkyne? Very simple. There also there is a condition I told you in the alkene also. There must be minimum 2 carbon atoms, and here there must be triple bond between any 2 carbon atoms in an entire chain. Suppose you people may take 10 number of carbon atoms. In that, between any 2 carbon atoms there must be triple bond. Okay, so we will see the example for that also. See, I will take a 3 carbon number of carbons are 3, and simply triple bond between any 2 carbon atoms in the entire chain, and see to it that each carbon should have how many bonds? 4 bonds. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. It is already satisfied. Okay. So here 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. C3H4. See here. C3H4. Like that, here I have written C2H2. It is ethine or acetylene. One more name of this one is acetylene. We use it as a acetylene fuel. We use this as a acetylene fuel. So here I have written one more hydrocarbon of alkyne, that is propyne. Prop means 3 numbers. I will give you the prefix and suffix, everything. So propyne. Understood? So this is the third open chain hydrocarbon, that is alkyne, especially unsaturated one. Okay. So like that, even you can try one more. 1, 2, 3, as we are getting means more space here. 1, 2, 3, 4 are there, and you can make a triple bond here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why you are doing like this, sir? Tetravalency, carbon's character, tetravalency. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is already satisfied. 1, 2, 3, 4. So see here. Understood? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C4H6. On this basis, we can make a very simple general formula for this group, for the alkyne group. See here, number of carbons are n you can take, and I will take 2n for this hydrogen. If 4 are there, 4 2s are 8, and if you minus 2 hydrogens in that, you will get a H6 hydrogens. That means H will be 6. Like this, you can make a general formula for this. Simply by seeing only molecular formula, you can say the number as well as whether it belongs to the alkane, alkene or alkyne. I tell you, very important thing in this one is a general formula. Just by seeing the general formula, you can say whether that compound, that hydrocarbon is belongs to alkane or alkene or alkyne, like this. Just we will try it now. Suppose if I write C2H6, then tell me, is it belongs to the alkyne or alkene or alkane? We will simply try this with our general formula, CnH2n plus 2. See here, n 2 into 2 plus 2. Yes, what it is giving? Exactly C2H6. Then CnH2n plus 2 is the general formula for, yes, very good, general formula for alkane. If I write C2H4, then see here, 2 2s are 4, only 4 is there, that means it is the alkene only. If I write C2H2 only, 2 2s are 4 minus 2 is there, then it is the alkyne. Understood? Simply by seeing the molecular formula, you can say that hydrocarbon belongs to the alkane or alkene or alkyne. Understood? Okay then. So uses I told you, and now I will come to the very important point, that one more time simply we will discuss alkanes only in detail, little bit detail, so that how you can make the structural formula for all the alkanes, alkenes and alkynes. So that we will see it now. Okay. And before that, sir, how you are naming it? Simply, there is a UPAC system, IUPAC, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. There is an organization which will give a name to any chemicals. Here in the organic chemistry, they will give two names to the any organic compounds, that is prefix, the first word, and the suffix, that is the last word. Suppose if I take a alkane, see here, if I take a alkane, I will rub this, okay. So, I will rub all these things so that you will be very easily understand the things. I will take more place of the board and there will be advantage to me. Understood? Okay then, see alkanes, once again these are hydrocarbons, okay, saturated or paraffins, alkanes. In that first member I will take, first member means only one carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, why 4? Because each carbon should have 4 bonds. And this is the structural formula, this is the molecular formula, this is SF, this is MF, please take it down. Second one, I will write here 2 carbons I will take, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, check the number of hydrogens, exactly C2, H6, very good, and take the third one here. See, you please try it in the home also. It is a very funny thing, you know, you will enjoy like anything. C3, 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8. So, for this I will write the general formula also, you can tally it, CnH2n plus 2. Number of carbons you put in this one and you will get the exact, the number of carbons and hydrogens also. Like this, I will take a 4 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. See here. See. Number of carbons 4, number of hydrogens 4 2s are 8 because 4 plus 4, 8 plus 2, 10. Just tally this all the molecular formula with our general formula. Definitely there will not be any wrong thing in this. You will get an exact number of carbons and number of hydrogens. Understood? Like this we can write the structural formula for alkanes, all the members up to 10. You please remember, up to 10 you just try to write like this the structural formula. Simply take 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon and make a single bond between the carbon and carbon atoms, okay, and simply arrange the hydrogens to satisfy the tetravalency of each carbon, understood. So, you will get exactly the formula in this manner, CnH2n plus 2 only, okay, right. So, we will name it also now, we will name it. I call this as the methane, I call this as the ethane, propane, butane. So, how you are naming it, sir? Very simple. I told you there are some prefixes we have to use on the basis of number of carbon. Okay, number of carbon. Suppose if you are having a 1 carbon in an entire compound, then you start the name with the meth. If you are having the 2 carbon in this compound, start the name with the eth. See, eth. If you are having a 3 carbon, then start the name with the proof. If you are having the 4 carbons, then start the name with the but, not but. Okay. If you are having the 5 carbons, then start the name with the pent. And suffix, prefix is over. Suffix, how we have to end that name? Very simple. The number of hydrogens present in that, or a bond between the carbon and carbon atoms, See, there is a bond, single bond between the carbon and carbon atoms, that's why we have to end the name with ANE, that means C5, 5 2s are 10 plus 2, very good, 12, pentane, propane, butane, like this up to, see, 1 carbon is there, meth, 2 is there, eth, 3 is there prop, 4 is there but, 5 is there pent, 6 is there hex, 7 hept, 8 is there oct, 9 non, 10 dec. Like this you have to remember these things. First 4 little bit confusing to you people, whereas after 4 pent, hex, hept, oct, non, dec, like English number you can very easily remember. But first 4 please try it, please try to practice 1 or 2 times, you will be perfect, no doubt. Okay, so like this, take down the structural formula, practice it in the home, or do some exercises on this. Write the structural formula, write the molecular formula, write the name of those things. Understood? So these are all the alkanes. Let me come to the alkene now. Let me come to the alkene. See, in the alkene, as we just see, these are all acyclic or open chain hydrocarbons. Just now we are discussing alkenes. Okay, so alkenes first member always starts with the eth. That means from the 2 carbon atoms, because as I told you, the condition for the alkene and alkyne, minimum 2 carbons has to be there, because double bond has to be there between carbon and carbon atoms. Understood? That's why there will not be methene, there will not be methane for alkynes. Okay, right then. See, double bond I have taken 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Simply add the hydrogens to it. So you will get C2H4. Yes, very good. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 sorry 1 2 3 and 4. See, just check it. Each carbon should have 4 bonds. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Okay, its molecular formula, 3 carbons are there, 3. How many hydrogens are there? 3 plus 3, 6. Okay, like that you can take 4 carbons anywhere in the entire chain. Better you take first or last between last 2 or first 2. That will be more convenient to you people. I will take last this side. 1 2 3 4. Okay, so already we have discussed Levy's electron dot structure. You can make the Levy's electron dot structure also with this one. So 1 2 3 4, please practice that one also. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 and 4. Count the number of carbons, C4. Number of hydrogens, immediately I will write 8, because I know the general formula. What is that? CnH2n. So number of hydrogen should be always double than the number of carbon. C4H8. You just count and check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Like this, I will name it as the number of carbons are 2 only. A naming ceremony you will do 2 only. Then I have to start with the eth, and see here double bond is there. Then you just end the name suffix. You have to use ene, eth, Then very good. Someone is saying the right answer, propene. Very good. Then this one I will write down, butene. Okay, if I write C5H10, okay, number of hydrogens are just double than the number of carbons. Very good. What is that? Pentene. Shabash. If I take 6 2s are 12, right? Hexene. Okay, hexene. Like this, just practice the structural formula for alkenes as well as alkanes. Whereas simply in alkenes 9 members you can practice from ethene to decene. And in alkanes from methane to decane you practice. Okay, and remember the names also. Let me move on to the next one more. What is that? Unsaturated hydrocarbon, that is alkyne. So alkyne we will see, there also we have to take a minimum 2 carbon atoms, see, and triple bond between the carbon and carbon atoms. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. You can write here, anywhere you get the place, there you can write. So C2H2. Like this, take a 3 carbon atoms. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. It is already satisfied. 1 2. I am going little fast because you people think that it is very simple. Okay, because it is just like a game. 3 plus 4, 3 plus 4, 1 2 3 4. Okay, C3H4. right? Like that you can take 4 carbons, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Simply you have to satisfy the valency of each carbon. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, C4, 4 2 is 8 minus 2, 6, 3 plus 2 plus 1. I will write the direct general formula for a direct molecular formula for the pentyne C5, 5 2 is 10 minus 2, 8. Check the, write the structural formula for this. If I am wrong, please tell me in the comment box, okay? And general formula I will write CnH2n minus 2, okay? And this is ethyne or acetylene, okay? We use this as a fuel, okay then. So this much is understood, I think, about the unsaturated as well as saturated in the open chain or in the acyclic hydrocarbons. Okay, so let me move on to the next one. What is that? All the open chain hydrocarbons are over, even naming ceremony is over. Prefix, suffix we use on basis of which numbers, which atoms, that also we have discussed. Now let me tell you about the closed chain hydrocarbons. In that, even we call these are the cyclic. To make a cycle, minimum we need 3 points, okay, like this. That's why in a cyclic hydrocarbons, minimum 3 carbons has to be there. How in the alkene and alkynes, as we discussed, minimum 2 carbon has to be there. Like that, here also minimum 3 carbons has to be there. Very good. Someone is falling, laughing, right? If it is there, I will take a carbon like this. Single bond is there. You have to satisfy the valency of each carbon. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 and 4, 1 2 3 and 4. I will take this one a little bit inside only, like this you can take, okay? Then tell me, number of carbons are 3 and number of hydrogens are 6 only, C3H6. So name it as the number of carbons are 3. The prefix you will take prop, and single bond is there between the carbon and carbon atoms, end with the ane. Very good. Then propane. Is it a propane? Are you sure? No. Yes, it is a propane, but it is a cyclopropane. That's why add a cyclo to it. Cyclopropane. Okay, right. So I will test one more, cycloalkanes. Okay, this C dot alkane means a cycloalkanes, means single bond between the carbon and carbon atoms. I will take carbon, 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 4 carbon atoms, close it, cycle it, close it, okay, closed or cyclic. Each carbon should have how many bonds? 4, 1, 2, 3 and 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 4. Simply fill the hydrogen. Why only hydrogen, sir? Because we are studying about the hydrocarbons, okay, right? C4H8. Name it, butane. Very good, you are right. I am not telling you are wrong, but butane is there in which form? Cyclobutane. Like that you can do cyclopentane also. See, 4 are in this square form, 1 you take like this, 1 2 3 4 5. And now I will write little bit fast. See, I will write little bit fast. 1 2 3 and 4, 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 1 2 3 and 4. Simply fill the hydrogen in it, okay. See here, getting the point. See, C5H10, name it cyclo, because it is in cyclic form, cyclopentane, okay. Like this you can make so many cycloalkanes up to cyclodecane. I know that you will practice. I know you people are very active. You will not leave only up to cyclopentane. you will try even up to cyclodecane. I know that you people are very active, isn't it? So starting from cyclopropane. Why? To make a cycle, minimum 3 points are needed, minimum 3 carbons are needed in this one. That's why we have to take 3 carbons from the cyclopropane up to cyclodecane. Please try it in the home. Okay, right then. So let me come to the next one. What is that? Cycloalkene and cycloalkyne. Is there for the study? It is not there for the study. Don't worry. Okay, be relaxed. Chill yaar. Don't worry. Be relaxed. Okay. So let me move on to the last one in this closed chain hydrocarbon, that is aromatic. Aroma means a kind of smell, a very good smell, you know, aroma. So in that we are going to study only one compound, that is benzene. But I tell you another two, that is toluene and naphthalene also. Why? Because naphthalene we are using in mothballs. Mothballs means a kind of worms which kills them, that we are using, and in some kind of balls we will keep it in the cloth, right, to avoid the cockroaches. Okay, in Kannada we call it as a dambar gulgi, isn't it? Right, you are right. So in the aromatic we will take first compound, that is made by 6 carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond and double bond. This type of hydrocarbons are called aromatic. There will be a alternate double bond, alternate single and double bond are there. That's why we call them are the aromatic hydrocarbons. In the aromatic hydrocarbons, first member is benzene. The name of this one is benzene. Okay, so looks very sounds very sweet, no? Yes, it is a sweet one only. 1 2 3 and 4, 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 1 2 3 and 4. Then write the structural formula is over. This is SF. Okay, write the MF, molecular formula. How many carbons are there? 6 only. How many hydrogens are there? 6 only. No general formula, don't worry, no general formula for the aromatic groups. This year I am telling you, okay, you may learn it in the higher class also, but this year you will not have any general formula for aromatics. This is molecular formula, structural formula. Structural formula you can write like this also. Simply if you write like this, each point shows the presence of carbon. Single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond. You can write, this is also a structural formula for benzene. You can write like this also. Here double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond. This is also structural formula for benzene. You can write like this also. This is also structural formula for benzene. See, one molecular formula, more than one structural formula for a benzene. Okay, like this only. It is not the isomer. Once again I am telling you, it is not the isomer. Okay, so the same structure you can write like this. Okay, don't call it as a isomer, as we discussed in the first video. Isomer, I will come to it now. Okay, so this is benzene. Sir, where we are using the benzene? Of course, in deodorants, in dyes, and in paints, and in explosives, we are using the benzene. Okay, and even in some fertilizers and insecticides, in so many agriculture field, medicinal field, cosmetic field, we are using the benzene. Okay, uses of benzene they will not ask you. Simply for your extra knowledge, keep it in the mind. Okay, all right. And same benzene, simply I will remove this hydrogen. Okay, I just remove this hydrogen and place one more carbon. Okay, and for this carbon I have to give 4 bond, no, right? Now it is C6. Now it is not a benzene. It is not a benzene right now. Okay, it is the some other compound. C6 are there and 5 hydrogens are there, H5, one more carbon, that is C. For this 3 hydrogens. So you can club this one carbon this with this C7, same atoms are there, C7H8. So this is our toluene, T-O-U-L-E-N-E, toluene. If my spelling is wrong, then please go through the book, check it. I am not so perfect in the spelling. Okay, so toluene, T-O-U-L-E-N-E, toluene. This is the toluene. And then you can make the toluene's structural formula like this. Here CH3. You can add here, anywhere here CH3. Simply where you are adding this CH3, there you just remove one hydrogen. You can add here CH3 like this. Okay, understood this? Okay then. So this is about the toluene. Toluene is used in explosives. Once again, trinitrotoluene, TNT. In place of hydrogen, simply they will place 3 nitrogens. 3 nitrogens, then it becomes TNT. It becomes TNT, C6H5, CN3, trinitrotoluene. This we are using in the explosives and the manufacture of plastics. Okay, in the dyes, paints, once again same uses as we have taken in the benzene use. Okay, right. Next one more, just I want to take that one also as an extra study. You please take it down. That is naphthalene. Okay, naphthalene. Directly I will write like this. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for this one. Right. So single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond. Here single bond. Here I will take single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond. Here this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is what the structure of naphthalene. Naphthalene. Please check the spelling also. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 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 Right. The number of carbons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 carbons are there. Number of hydrogens, this side 4, this side 4, H8. This is naphthalene. We use this in the preparation of mothballs. Okay. So one more type you can write the structural formula for this like this. This is the structural formula for naphthalene. Okay. So just check it in your naphthalene balls. This type of structures they will give you in the paper also. There may be there will be a paper around that balls. There they have given you the structure of this one. Okay. So that is all about the closed chain hydrocarbons. Closed chain hydrocarbons. Okay. So next we will move on to the isomers. Okay. We will move on to the isomers. This you please take it down. This is a electron dot structure, Lewis electron dot structure of cyclopropane. Why only 3 are there? If 3 carbon are there, yes, you are right. Yes, propane. Why N? Single bond is there. Okay, right. So come to the isomers. Okay, what are isomers? I will write now first, then you only can answer it. Hydrocarbons. Okay, just I am making some design to the hydrocarbons, useful to us. No, we are using it as a fuel in day-to-day life. Hydrocarbons. Wait, I will just clean it because this is making so much of white color on the board. All right. So I will take 4 carbon here. And that too I am taking the alkane only because single bond between the carbon and carbon atoms. See to it that each carbon should have 4 bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. Write the molecular formula for this. C4H10. 4 plus 4. 8 plus 2. 10. Right. Same one I will write here like this. See. A small branch I will do in this one. What I am doing? Branching. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to be very strong in the mathematics, no? Because you have to count every time 4 numbers. Count the number of hydrogens here also. Of course, 4 carbon are there. Number of hydrogens. From here I will start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, kya baat hai yaar. Same molecular formula, different structural formula. If this phenomena is there, then we call it as a isomerism. Isomerism. So for the isomers, minimum in the alkane I am telling you, minimum 4 carbon has to be there. Why? To make the branch, we need minimum how much? 4 carbons. That means isomers starts from butane, not from the propane, methane, ethane. Remember it. It starts from the butane. As it is the normal one, I will write it as a normal butane. And here it is, isomer of that. Then I call this as the isobutane. Tell me what are isomers? Compounds having a same molecular formula, same MF. See, I am writing MF molecular formula. Different structural formula are called as isomers, and this phenomena we call it as a isomerism. Isomerism. Many times they will ask you how many isomers we can get for the butane. How many? 2 only. One is normal, another one is isobutane. How many number of isomers we will get for the butane? 2 only. Like that, from 4th onwards, that means from butane onwards, you will have the isomers for the pentane, hexane. Okay. Remember, in the alkane or in the alkene or in the alkyne, so the first members are there, in the alkane I will tell you methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, like this. So whenever the number of carbons and hydrogens and the chain goes on, becoming long, the mass of that molecule become more, or it will be the heavier one. That time, so the states of the compounds, in the methane you can see gaseous state, ethane gaseous state, propane gaseous state, okay, butane gaseous state, so pentane gaseous state, like that. So if you come down, C8H18, right? So that will be our petrol, liquid state. However, the mass of the molecule increases, the physical states differs. Physical states changes from gaseous to liquid, from liquid to once again solid. Understood? Okay then. So this is butane. I will try one more, that is pentane. We will try the pentane also. Simply I will rub this one only. I will take 5 carbons. Simply take 5 carbon. Okay. See here. 5 carbon. C5H12. Very good. Okay, N-pentane. Here you take one more carbon here. Count it. C5H12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We are right. This is 5. Make it 5. Okay. Then it is N-pentane. This one you can call it as a isopentane. One more name we can give. Simply count the number of carbons in a single straight chain, 1 2 3 4, from here 1 2 3 4. So from here if you come, we will come to this point, this carbon attachment very near, whereas from here if you go, it will be in the third position. From here, from right side if you come, it will be in the second position. Then you write this as the 2, only one carbon is there, 1 2 3 and 4, one carbon is there, one means meth, 2 position, 2 is its position, methyl, not methane, methyl, I told you in the alkyl group, 2 methyl butane. Why? See, 1 2 3 4 are there, no? 2 methyl butane is also a isomer for pentane, remember it. Okay, like this two isomers we have seen for the pentane. One more you can see here, I will write here only, 1 2 3 only I will write like this. Take one more here, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. You can write isopentane for this also, no problem, but simply I have told you isopentane, you can write one more name for this, isopentane, or you can write the position of methyl group attached to the straight chain, that is to the butane, 2 methyl butane, like this. So this you will learn all these this type of naming and all in a higher classes. Just a hint, a small a taste of naming the hydrocarbons in the higher grade, in the higher classes I am showing you. Okay, and 1 2 3 4, here also this is already having 4 bonds, 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, here you can count 1 2 3 4 and 5, C5, 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 3 9 plus 3 12, right? So here you can name like this 1 2 3. From here also you can count 1 2 3, that means 2. How many methyl groups are there? 2 methyl groups, 2 dimethyl in a straight chain. How many carbons are there? 3. Then write like this, 2 dimethyl propane, or one more name for this one is neopentane, So many a times in the CBSE question paper they have asked you for the pentane how many isomers are there? You can say 1 2 and 3. How many are there? 3 are there. One is N-pentane, another one is isopentane, or 2-methyl butane, another one is 2-dimethyl. Here you can place position of a methyl, 2-dimethyl propane. It's a propane, no? Single chain is, straight chain is prop. 2-dimethyl propane or neopentane. Like this, 3 totally. How many? 3 isomers for the pentane you can take. Understood? Okay then. So this much is enough about the isomers, I think so, because don't get confused. Simply remember, this is isopentane, this is neopentane. If you branch 2 carbons in a straight chain on the same position, then you will call that as a isopentane. Okay, right. Now I will come to the homologous series, very important. Okay, so homologous series, I will come to the homologous series. What are homologous series? We will take examples. No, without examples we cannot understand in the chemistry, right? Take an example for methane, alkanes. Alkane group I will write all the alkane group. CH4, C2H6, C3H8. Yes, come on, name all the hydrocarbons. C4H10, C5H12, C6H14. Okay, these are alkanes. Alkene I will write. I have to start with 2 carbons. Very good. C2H4, C3H6, C4H8. Okay, C5H10. This is ene, alkene. This side I will write alkyne. Okay, C2H2, C3H4, C4H6, C5H8. Okay, see here, just observe here, from here to here, how many carbon and how many hydrogens are having difference? 1 carbon and 2 hydrogens. If you add 1 carbon and 2 hydrogens to the methane, you will get ethane. If you add 1 carbon and 2 hydrogens to ethane, you will get propane. If you add 1 carbon and 2 hydrogens to it, you will get butane. Like this, you just try it. That means what are homologous series? All the alkane members are homologous series. In the homologous series only, if you write it in a serial manner, from methane to decane. Okay, so 11th one we can call it as a undec, dodec, like that, undecane, dodecane, that is not there for your 10th class. Simply take, if you want, if you are interested to learn extra things, 11th one is undecane, C11H, yes, come on, 11 2s are 22 plus 2, 24, undecane, dodecane. See, here also you will find a difference between these two are 1 carbon and 2 hydrogens. That means these are homologous members, homologous series. We call this as the homologous series. Same like that, you can see here also. 1 carbon, between these two members, 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen is there, a difference. 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen difference is there. 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen difference is there. Like that, here also 1 carbon 2 hydrogen. If you add 1 carbon 2 hydrogens to the ethyne or acetylene, you will get a propyne, you will get a butane. If you add 1 hydrogen 2 carbon to this one, like this. See, if you, I think you are getting the idea now. Simply a difference between any two adjacent next member will be 1 carbon and 2 hydrogens, then that series we call it as a homologous series. Homologous series. Okay, homologous series. Understood? Understood. Even you can take some functional groups also, methanol, ethanol, propanol, butanol. Simply there must be a difference 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen between any two compounds, then you can call those are the homologous members. Homologous, if it is there in the series, you can call it as a homologous series. Getting my point? Okay, very simple. Homologous series, if you write all the alkane members in a series like methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane, heptane, octane, nonane, decane, that is a homologous series. Like that, ethene, propene, butene, pentene, hexene, heptene, octene, nonene, decene. Okay, so same like that you can follow here also. Understood? These are all homologous series. Okay, and let me tell you one more point. Suppose if I write the alkane's structural formula, butane only I will take, see here. Okay, if I write the alkane's formula like this, this is the structural formula for butane, you know that. Structural formula for the butane. Same thing you can write CH3, CH2, for this CH2, and for this CH3. This is also a structural formula for the butane only, C4H10 only. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, C4, 3 plus 2, 5 plus 2, 7 plus 3, 10. Okay, butane only. Sometimes they may give the structural formula like this in the examination. Don't get confused, don't be panic. So same one, simply they have added these 3 and put it here, added these 2, put it here, added these 2, put it here, like this only. Don't get confused. Understood? Okay, then we will move on to the next one, very important concept, that is functional groups. Okay, so functional groups. What are functional groups? Functional groups are FG, I will write, not PUBG, it is FG, functional groups. All the hydrocarbons, I will take a symbol for that, that is R. That may be alkane, alkene, alkyne or aromatic. All the hydrocarbons symbol I will take now as a R only. And the functional groups, simply I will write some functional groups. RX here, ROH here, hydroxyl group, alcohol group. This is halogen group, halogen. Functional groups I am writing. These are functional groups. This side, this is our hydrocarbon. Okay, CHO, that I will write like this, CHO. This is alcohol group, alcohol. Okay, this is aldehyde group. Okay, I will write one more, C double bond O, OH. This is carboxylic group, carboxylic acid group, carboxylic acid. Okay, and here this bond I am showing you attaching with R, C double bond O, and this one side, this is ketone, acetone, your nail polish remover, you know, you are using it as a nail polish remover. Okay, and one more I will take, C double bond O, and this side R, this side also R dash, this side R, this side also R dash. This is ketone, this is ester. Okay, and one more group as we already discussed, that is C double bond C, C triple bond C. This we have studied. No need to study about this one more time. As a alkene and alkyne we have studied it. So much of these compounds we have studied. Don't worry, this will also comes in the, they have given you in the functional groups segment only. Okay, but we concentrate only on these things, especially this and this one is not given. Simply take one more extra thing, nothing will happen. Okay, all right. Alkene and alkyne we have studied it. So what are functional groups? What is this halogen, sir? Halogen I will write it here: fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine and astatine. Okay, astatine, yeah, as you know, it is a radioactive element. We are not taking in this one right now. Simply fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine you can take as the halogens. Halogens are going to add with the hydrocarbons. For example, I will take here one bond I have kept empty for the halogen. Suppose if I take chlorine, now it is not the methane. Now it is the chloromethane. That's why naming we can take it as a haloalkanes. Haloalkanes. That means while naming the haloalkanes, that means halogen group attached to the hydrocarbon, then we have to take the first name, that is halogen's name only. Haloalkane, then name the alkane. Chloromethane, right? CH3Cl, chloromethane. CH3, how many hydrogens are there? 3, 1 chlorine. Okay, so earlier it was only methane. Simply by removing one hydrogen from it and adding a chlorine to it, the entire property of hydrocarbon is changed. That is the beauty of functional groups. What are functional groups? Simply, functional groups are maybe the atoms or molecules, right? Molecules. Simply by attaching with the hydrocarbons, they entirely changes the hydrocarbons characteristics, property. Okay, those are called functional groups. Getting my point? Okay then. So along with the adding some halogens and some functional groups, I keep on telling the name also, like chloromethane. If I add in place of chlorine bromine, if I add, then it will be bromomethane. If you take a double 2 carbon atoms, then see here I will add chlorine, then C right here CH3, then CH2Cl. How many carbons are there? 2, and then add it C5Cl. You can write like this, you can write like this. The name is chloro. 2 carbons are there means what? Eth. Single bond is there means what? Ane, alkane, chloroethane, chloroethane. Like this, you can add so many, functional groups to the hydrocarbons. Okay, in that one first we have seen, that is halogens. Halogens are fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine and astatine. Leave the astatine as it is the radioactive element. Simply take a bromine, fluorine, chlorine, iodine to any hydrogens, any hydrocarbons, any hydrocarbons, and name them like this: bromomethane, chloroethane, like this. Always while naming the the compound which are having the functional groups, especially the halogens, then you have to take the halogens name first. That's why I have written here haloalkanes. Understood? Haloalkanes. Like this. Try some more examples on this one only. Try some more examples. Take propane. Propane, 1, 2, 3. Prop is there, single bond is there. I will say propane. Okay. See here. So here I will add chlorine. Then C3H7. 3 2s are 6 plus 1, 7, because 6 plus 2 has to be there. I have taken a alkyl group here. Alkyl group, as I told you, CnH2n plus 1 only. After the alkane group, I told you in the previous video, only I have taken CnH2n plus 1 only here. You can count 7 hydrogens are there, and chlorine, chloropropane. Like this, you can name them. This is the IUPAC name I am telling you. Chloropropane. Chloropropane, I am telling you, you just note it down. Common name you can call it as a propyl chloride. Propyl chloride, like that you can take. Okay, so another 4-5 functional groups we will finish today. Tomorrow, in the next video, we will see the chemical reactions of hydrocarbons, as well as 2 very important compounds that in this chapter we are going to study: ethanol and acetic acid. That we will see it in the tomorrow's videos, next video. For that I am going little fast. That is not so fast, but you can understand it, isn't it? So this is over. Next I will come to the OH. Suppose if I take the same methane, see here, same methane, in place of H I will simply add the OH group. Then it will be the CH3OH. We will call it as a methanol. And with OL suffix, what we have to use? OL, methanol. See here, I will write methane. E was there, remove that E, add OL, methanol. Understood? So this is the alcohol group. Functional group I discussed you. I told you the definition also. Make your own definition on the by seeing this one, and that should give a correct meaning. I am telling you. Okay, methanol, and you can take ethanol. OH is our alcohol group. Ethanol, C2H5 OH, ethanol, OL, ethanol. See the pronunciation, see the sound of a word. Okay, ethanol. Or commonly, this is IUPAC name. Commonly we call it as a ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol. As I told you, alkyl group, ethyl, alkyl group. Alkane is C2H6. Ethane is C2H6. Here ethyl means alkyl group, C2H5, 1 hydrogen less in the alkane group, that is ethyl. that is alkyl group, ethyl alcohol. Like that you can take a propyl alcohol like this, C3H7OH, butyl alcohol, right? So CH3OH, C2H5OH, C3H7OH. Write the structural formula for this, very simple. Okay, simply single bond between the carbon and carbon atoms, simply adjust the hydrogen and satisfy all the carbon atoms. C4H9OH, methanol, ethanol, propanol, butanol, pentanol. A very just taza, just freshly we just discussed about the homologous series. Here also you will find the homologous series. See here, 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen difference between these two and these two. 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen difference is there between this one and this one. Okay, 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen is there between this one and this one. If they ask you by giving these things, are they homologous? You say yes. Yes, these are the homologous only. Understood? Methanol, ethanol, propanol, butanol, pentanol, or methyl alcohol, ethyl alcohol, propyl alcohol, butyl alcohol, pentyl alcohol, all are homologous. Belongs to only one functional group, that is alcohol group. Understood? So this one we are going to study very deeply because commercially we are using it in a huge quantity. That's why we will discuss it in the next video detailedly, how we will prepare it, where all we are using it, and what is its physical characters and chemical characters, everything we will discuss there only. Okay, so let me come to the next functional group. What is that? Aldehyde group. CHO, even we can write this as the, see here, CHO, and I will take here C double bond H. This carbon is having 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our methane all AL, methanol, that is all, this is all methanol. Okay, or you can call it as a formaldehyde. If we add some water to it, if you add some water to the formaldehyde, that will be your formalin. That formalin, you use it to preserve some tissues or dead bodies without undergoing the decaying. To prevent the decaying of a dead bodies or a tissues, we can store them in the formalin. What is formalin? Simply it is a mixture of formaldehyde and water. Getting my point? You might have seen it in your biology lab. There will be specimens, they will save it in a bottle with some liquid. That liquid itself is a formalin, that is a mixture of formaldehyde and water. Very good. So this is methanol. Sir, here you have not taken any CH3 and all. Yes, I know that. Only I have added H to it, and already one carbon is there in this group. That's why I am taking a meth for that. Methanol. This is OL, this is AL, methanol. Like that you can take ethanol also. And the how we have to write the molecular formula for this? HCHO, very simple, no? Add it, that's it. See here, I am writing this one, okay. See here, 1, 2, only 2 are there, C2, right? Or I will write only CH3, this one CHO. Name it. How many carbons are there? 2 are there, no? And which group is there? Aldehyde group is there. Then ethanol. Okay, ethanol. Like this, or in this is IUPAC name. What about the common name, sir? Ethylaldehyde. Like that, you can continue by taking 3 carbon, 4 carbon, propyldehyde or propanol, butanol, like this. Getting my point? And please count the carbon present in this one also. For the naming purpose, suppose here only one carbon is there, I start the name with a methanol. Here 2 carbons are there, ethanol. Like that, if I write, see here, if I write CH3, CH2, CHO, how many are there? 1, 2, 3. You write the structural formula for this, you will get C2H5CHO. Simply I have added this C2H5CHO. The name of this one is prop. Why prop? Even you have to count the number of, you have to count the carbon from the functional group also. That's why now the C2 plus 1, 3, prop, propanol. Like that, C3H7, CHO, butanol, C4H9, CHO, right, pentanol. This is also a homologous series only, you can test it here. 1 carbon 2 hydrogen, 1 carbon 2 hydrogen, difference is there between these two, right. So like that, once if you thorough with the one homologous series, you will find the homologous series in all the functional groups also. That is not the problem. Okay. So propanol, butanol, pentanol. Sir, so only 4 carbons are there, only 3 carbons are there. Why you are saying this is the butanol? Why you are calling this as a pentanol? Because I am counting this carbon also while naming. Remember this. Take it as a very important one. Why? Because in examination you people go wrong here. Only by seeing this, simply you will write CHO group is there, 3 carbon are there. Simply what you will write? Propanol. No, that is wrong. Count this carbon also in the naming. How many carbons will be there then? 3 plus 1, 4. Then butanol, pentanol, propanol. Understood? Okay, these are some functional groups. Okay, let me come to the next one. What is that? So that is carboxylic acid group. Simply I will write like this: C double bond O and H. Sir, what is this, sir? HCOOH. HCOOH. So only one carbon is there. Right then, methanoic acid, oic acid. Its suffix will be oic acid. Oic acid. How we have taken the OL, AL for the OH, alcohol and aldehyde respectively. Like that we have to take the oic acid as a suffix to the carboxylic acid group. Methanoic acid, also called as formic acid. Formic acid. How we have taken for this one as a formaldehyde. Like that, formic acid, formaldehyde, ethyldehyde, like that here also formic acid, methanoic acid or formic acid. If you take one more carbon with this, see here, am I right? Yes. See here, see, little bit coolly you will understand. CH3 COOH. How many carbons are there? 2 are there. No? 2 are there. Then start the name with the eth. No, ethanoic acid. Very simple. Or ethanoic acid, or what you can call it as one more name, acetic acid. One more name of this one is, we discussed about this one in the acid base salts also. This you are using it in the vinegar. Acetic acid, CH3COOH. Okay. So acetic acid, common name. Understood? Like this, please try another compounds from this group only, because it will take more time and it becomes a huge video if I go on telling all the 10, 20 compounds of this group. Simply you try it in the home if you find any difficulty, if you find any problem in this, comment me, I will definitely explain you. And this is more than enough. You can, I know that you are very brilliant, you can understand that this is formic acid or methanoic acid, why only one carbon is there. Even here also, please take it down, please take it down. Here also you have to count the functional groups carbon also while naming. Here only one carbon and satisfy the carbon's valency 1, 2, 3, 4. For here I have given hydrogen, I am giving hydrogen. So it is a HCOH, formic acid or methanoic acid, right? Where do you find it? Simply in the ant bite you will find the methanoic acid or formic acid, isn't it? So somewhat it looks familiar to these two acids like that. Even you can take I will write one more acid here like this. Formic acid or methanoic acid is over, acetic acid is over, or ethanoic acid is over. You can take CH3, CH2, COOH. What is this? 1, 2, 3 are there? No. Propanoic acid, simply write. This is carboxylic acid group. Simply write propanoic acid. Propanoic acid C2H5COH. C2H5COH. Simply split it, write the structural formula, that's it. That is about the carboxylic acid. Understood? Okay. Next I will move on to the next one, that is ketone group. Here we have to add hydrogen group, hydrocarbon group to both the ends. See here, I will tell you. Here R dash, here R means here you have to take one hydrocarbon, here also you have to take one more carbon, hydrocarbon. I will take one carbon here, okay, here one more carbon. Check the valency of all the carbons, whether they have satisfied or not. You just check 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Write the molecular formula for this CH3, C double bond O, CH3. Name it. How many carbons are there? Here also you have to count this functional group's carbon also while naming. If you count this one, the number of carbons will be 3. Then this one will be propanone. Propanone. So you have to give the suffix for ketones are -one. Okay, propanone, or common name we call it as a acetone. Where you are using it acetone? Where actually acetone you are using? Yes, you are right, in the nail polish remover. Understood? Propanone. So the first member of ketone is a acetone or propanone. Why, sir? Why? Because we have to add two carbons or two hydrocarbon group to it. We have to keep the ketone group in middle itself only. That's why we need minimum 2 hydrocarbons to add the ketone group. That's why it becomes prop. Understood? Propanone. So like that you can write butanone, pentanone. Okay, right. So I will move on to the next one, that is, this is not there for your syllabus, simply take, nothing will happen. Okay, ester group. Here also you have to take carbon, double bond. Is it visible? See, carbon, double bond, and one more O, carbon. Okay, fill the hydrogens to it to satisfy the carbon valency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is already satisfied. Why? Oxygen's valence is 2, its valence is 2, and here, see here. Okay, then how many carbons are there? 1, 2, 3, right? But you write like this: CH3, C double bond OO, CH3. Then you add these two things. C2H6, okay, C double bond, CO, okay, what it will be? 2 and 1, how many are there? 3, okay. So if there are 3, then I will write prop, propanoate, propane, OATE, propanoate. So ATE is its suffix, propanoate, butanoate, pentanoate, right? Like that you can take the ester group also. Okay, all right then. So please read this one in the book, go through the books. I have explained you about all the functional groups in detail. Please go through it, about the homologous series, about the isomers, and about the functional groups, especially alcohol group, aldehyde group. While naming the aldehyde, carboxylic acid, ketone and esters, please count the carbon belongs to the group also. This you have to keep it in the mind. Okay, but for this you will not get confused. For these 4, that may be aldehyde, carboxylic acid or ketone or ester group, you will get confused while naming. Okay, and please check the IUPAC name as well as common name. I told you both the name also, and two examples or two three examples I have given you for the each functional groups. You please go through the book also and refer the book. Be thorough in this one, and in the next video we will see the chemical properties of some hydrocarbons and 2 very important compounds of hydrocarbons, that is ethanol and acetic acid, in the next group. Till then, be safe, take care, bye bye.